Virtual Daggerwin's shenanigans have gone too far. He put my generator in the bath. Hello everybody and welcome back to the penultimate episode on Survivor Challenge. I think we should just take an opportunity to reflect on how things have changed, and if we get a minute in the next episode we'll have a look at before and after. So what the farm looked like when we first moved in. We had a tent. Where would it have been? It would have been like here somewhere. And yeah, it's really changed. I will just fly up into the air though. I would never have thought that when we had the little tent here with just the tractor and trailer, we would have owned land all the way over there. All that, and of course all of this, our starting area. It's been a real challenge. And yeah, I think really it's been good and the time has come to end it. I will be doing at some point another Survivor Challenge series, but of course the next big thing is Survivor Roleplay. I might as well do some work whilst I talk, no point just floating around talking. So yes, we're in the canola field here, let's get this done quickly. Then we have just one more field to harvest in the second plot of land that we purchased, and then we're done. Then it's just a case of selling everything. We'll probably elapse quite a bit of time though, after we've sold all of our crops, because then we can give the potato processing factory time to make all of its products, still working away. So yeah, we need to take full advantage of that. Also the cows, yes, I think actually that's a good rule. Once the cows get close to being empty in their feed trough, that's when we draw a line and we say that's it. Anything which hasn't been produced, anything that hasn't spawned yet, will just have to go. But I think by the time the cows run out of food, yeah, most things will have been produced. Because I've just done them, I've just given them 3 full mixer loads of total mixed ration. So anyway, yes, as I was saying about Survivor Roleplay, that is the next big thing. In fact, this is, well, when this series finishes, it will be a bit of a turning point for the channel. I think it's been probably getting a bit repetitive recently. We're sort of at the end of a couple of Let's Plays. This one first, and then eventually it will be the Silver Run. Like I said, 50, 60 episodes, somewhere like that, probably somewhere between 50 and 60, because I'm really trying to focus now on Survivor Roleplay, which will only be once a week. I've decided it will probably be a Saturday now, not a Sunday. Later in the month, later in February, but it will definitely start this month. I read a lot of the comments on the previous episode of Survivor Challenge, and one of the comments in particular stood out to me. It said, it's about time, well, this isn't a direct quote, it's just along the lines of what was said. Something like, it's about time we had a cosy Let's Play on a European map. And well, I thought that's what my vintage Survivor was, but I guess, yeah, not that sort of Let's Play, more of a more involved Let's Play with more machines, maybe more modern machines, that sort of thing. More than once a week as well. So yes, I would like to do a Let's Play like that. Of course, eventually there'll be a new Let's Play on Auction Dave's new map. That's probably a little while away, I'm not too sure exactly, but that'll be amazing. I really look forward to doing that. And also a very, very mini series of unrealisticness. Yeah, when I say mini, I really do mean mini. Probably less than 5 episodes. Because, yeah, not everybody likes to be super unrealistic. It's doing things like making those mega swaths of straw again, which I did back in FS17. It was good fun. We'll do it in multiplayer. And I know the videos will get horrific ratings. They always did do. But it seemed that a lot of people did enjoy them, even though the ratings were poor. And to be honest, I would quite like to see for myself if you can still do the same things in 22 that you could do in 15 and 17. Also, how many trailers can you connect together? How many can you tow? If you attach all the tractors together as well, it's always good. I can't remember the record that we made. Was it over 100 trailers? It might have been. So it will be good to do that again. Although it was kind of hard work. It took ages. It took hours. Well, I would say at least 2 hours to set up one of them. It felt like a long time because we were just going backwards and forwards from the store buying trailers. But the more people, obviously the easier it'll be, the faster it'll be. Not something I really want to be doing in single player. It would also be good to get 2 episodes a week on vintage survival and competitive multiplayer. So some gaps are going to be filled by those two. Because, as I said, survival roleplay will be later this month, not the minute this series finishes. I've still got lots of work to do, but it's coming on nicely. And I'm happy with my storyline as well. That's what I was really struggling with. Let's see if we can get back up to the top. We want to be coming back down again so the auger's on the correct side. But we are already flying through this field. But I'll keep you up to date with the situation of survival roleplay. I would say either the second to last week or the last week in February, the last Saturday in February, that would be the most likely time. Because this is my rule, I'm not rushing it. If you rush it, it won't be any good. I'm taking it one step at a time. I've been working on it for ages already. So yeah, no point rushing it just so you can get the video out faster. I say the video, the first video. And also, yes, I want to create a bit of a backlog, because then I'll have a clearer head to think of the upcoming storyline, instead of just thinking, oh, what do I do, how do we go from here. Don't want to have any spoilers, by the way. I'm not going to try and spoil anything, but the thing with Series 1 is I pretty much thought of the storyline as I went. It was like, most of the time, I would do one episode, and then there'd be like a cliffhanger at the end, and I wouldn't actually know what was coming next. I would think about what to do next during the week, and then record it for the weekend. So, when you were left on a cliffhanger, I didn't 100% know what was actually coming next. I'm doing so much more planning though for this new series. It's going to be worth it, and I will definitely know what cliffhangers are going to be followed by weeks in advance. Let's get this emptied. So we're going to be selling most of the crops, if not all the crops, which are in storage today. And yeah, I got a comment saying, why don't you just get a lorry? And it's a good idea. I did think of it. I'm still floating. Yeah, it's just the expense, because we can't rent on this series. I know some people think that's kind of a weird rule, but it's supposed to be as challenging as possible. But then I suppose, yeah, you could say, how can we be allowed to use super strength then if it's supposed to be as challenging as possible? Some of these rules will be edited for the next series, whenever that may be. Probably next year. Yeah, I'd say probably either later this year or early next year. I want to do 2 survival challenges in 22, and I don't want the second series just to be sort of cut off like it did with the 19 series, because yeah, the 22 was released and I didn't go back to 19. Okay, I think we're going to be alright to finish off this field now without having the trailer nearby. Just leave it here. Should easily get this piece done. This field isn't quite ready, so just leave it here. Looks like it'll be ready next time, so that's fine. It means we can really get on with selling everything. I believe we have canola in storage, so we can actually just top up the trailers that we already have here. That last canola field will have to be done in January, but that's fine, the price will still be very good. Let's see if we can get this filled up with canola. Well, it doesn't have to be canola in the front trailer, but I might as well. Then we can totally empty canola, because there's no point in taking like 500 litres in a trailer. Just uses up all that space. Please all fit. Oh no! I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. Still 5,600 litres left. Oh, it would have been so nice to fit it all in though. It's the way it is. Right, okay, so we also have loads of wood chips to sell. I'm not entirely sure when the best time is for wood chips. I think they fluctuate more than other things. I always whiz past it too. There it is. Oh, looking good. 358 is when it's really good. Yeah, so no rush. It looks like it will be a bit better next month. But we have a lot to sell. That's why we need the big trailer. We're probably buying the big trailer now. We're going to need the New Holland. The cooperative is offering the best price. So that's the green trailer in. And also the yellowy orange trailer in at the same time. Double tip. It means we get a nice big lump sum. I wonder how much money we'll have at the end of this episode. It will be intriguing to find out. 38,000 from all that. Not bad, and we've still got that whole field of canola left. So, yeah, well actually we'll have the big trailer when we do that second harvest, so we'll just put the 5,000 litres into that. Now, we'll see what the best thing to do is trailer-wise. So, it's going to be pretty expensive. Oh. They're not as big as they look, are they? They look massive, but I think they're more for potatoes and sugar beet, even though you can take all this. We'll be better off having like a dolly and then taking that. Interesting. Right, this one here is compatible with everything we want to sell. 52,000. That's the same. What? Massive price difference. Okay, we'll go with the Strautman then. Yeah, as long as the New Holland can attach to this, I should probably save the game just in case. I'm 99% certain it will fit, which probably means it won't. And I know it seems crazy spending £90,500 on this, but it won't be used very much, so it should have a fairly good retail value. It shouldn't be that much of a depreciation. Ah, we can take this and that to the sell points. As for the grass seed which is in it, it's just going to have to go. We have no use for it. It might not even want me to sell it with it in there. Although I think it does. I'm pretty sure it will allow you to return things and sell things with seed and fertilizer in. You just lose it. Big trailer. Yeah, we've got the PTO and everything. I really can't see why it wouldn't fit. Don't we? Are you in there, PTO? Yes, you are. Probably got a cover on it. Okay, I've turned off my markers. Whoops. There we go. Repair it, repaint it, sell it. They're not worth much, but it's all extra. We have a lot of things to sell. So even though we've bought this big trailer, we still almost have £400,000. Please fit. Thank you. So good. Right, so let us go over to the silo again. I can only see one potential issue now, and it's that this is too tall to get underneath the silo to fill. But we'll just have to see. I really don't know. Well, it will be close, but it will still work. Not close enough. Not canola. Not, well, actually we can do sorghum, but wheat, I think wheat is the one which is really at its best price currently. That'll probably take a while to fill. Yeah, has to be cooperative, I think. 755, 774, yep, it's as good as it gets pretty much. Maybe a pound or two more, but you just, if you wait, you run the risk of it going down. So this will be our most full load with the exception of the wood chips. There's going to be so many wood chips. 52,000 litres. We'll still use the small trailers for the partial loads. This is for all the big stuff. But even this tractor, I'm amazed, is really not liking these hills. And that hill over there is super steep. So if it got down to like 6 or 7 on this one, would it have stopped over there? I feel like trying it now. Well, we won't waste any time. Let's go and empty this. The baler can be sold. It's a shame we didn't get to use this tractor more. But I suppose it's incredible that we even bought it in the first place. We have the money to own one of these. Right, it was this place, wasn't it? Cooperative, yep. Okay, this is going to be big. And it's not even all of our wheat. £44,270. So what are we left with? 20,000 sorghum. Yeah. Oh, the price for sorghum is going down. I thought it was still going up. Yeah, I remember looking at this and saying it was best in January, but that is not the case. Not this time round. We better get it. Here we have the sorghum. Yeah, this tractor did struggle. I think it got down to 2 miles per hour on that hill. That hill is so steep. In fact, looking at that, how this tractor performed, it means that the John Deere did very well. Right, 44,000 for that as well. I think we should now take this over to the wood chip production, and then we'll get the John Deere and we'll do some smaller loads, 2 different crops in the 2 trailers, except for canola, because that can go in, as I said, with the other field into this trailer. Regarding the rules for the next series, I think there's only one which I would change, and it is regarding super strength. I think super strength should be allowed for logs only. Things like pallets should be loaded with a forklift, because logs can be an absolute pain, and you do not want to see me struggling for an entire episode and not really achieve much. So logs, yeah, I really want to use super strength for logs. As for the pallets though, yeah, there's not really any excuses. We can use a forklift, and if we can't afford a forklift, then we would have to, yeah, sell logs using super strength until we can afford a forklift. Probably a front loader first. So the first crop wants to be a smaller crop. What's the capacity of this trailer? I don't want to... That's only 8. Good job I didn't do that. Okay, maybe it's all going to have to be oats then. Yeah, put oats in both. Oh, I hope I've got enough space. I don't know the capacity of the back one now. Oh crikey, have I made a mistake? Oh, how much does that hold? I guess we're going to find out. Please fit. Close. Yes, 89%. Perfect. I take it out to the same place as everywhere else. Yes, and the price is very good. Very, very good. Super good. I think we've almost finished the going backwards and forwards for today. The way we'll sell the machinery is to take the high value stuff actually to the store, because we should get a better price, and then all the smaller low value stuff we will just sell from the menu. Okay, they're both tipping at the same time. Yes they are, fantastic. Should hit 500,000, £500,000 on Survival Challenge. And the real money is in the land. There we go. 31,500. Yeah, so when we sell the land, which will be next time, it's 116,500 for that one, 170,000 for that one, and 119,000 for that one. Yeah, we should hit 1 million. The New Holland's worth a lot. I did optimistically say 2 million in the previous episode. Not quite as much as that, but I'd expect it to be 1 point something million. So we've got our 20,000 litres of wheat left. It should fit. Well, we know it'll fit because we've just done the previous load and that was over 20. Should have done little trailer first. Oh, good. Come on. Good. Come on. Yeah, is that it? I think so. Perfect. I know it's pretty dull, just going backwards and forwards all day, but yeah, this is our reward for all the work. Okay. Yeah, really not much in this front one, but it was needed. $17,600. So we're up to 533,000. Let's just take a look and see if we actually do need to do any more small loads. Yeah, we might as well. Barley in one trailer, canola in the other. Even though the canola isn't necessary, it just makes sense because we're coming here anyway with a double trailer. My plans always change. I think when we pass the New Holland though, I will just go and fill up the trailer. It'd be good to see it fully loaded with wood chips. I thought my greenhouse for olives and grapes finished. I can see crops in there, that's interesting. Okay, don't make a mistake. Canola in the front one. And then in the back one, we can go with barley. Yeah, that finished, I'm sure it did. Still says materials missing. Okay, yeah, it has finished. It's run out of seed. It ran out of seed ages ago, but it is still showing crops in there. Not to worry. So yeah, tomorrow... Oh no, it won't be tomorrow, will it? No, it'll be next week. We will sell all the machines, harvest the field, sell the wood chips, and finish. We do still have a full load of wood chips in the Marston trailer too. I won't forget to sell that. But there we go. Nice full load in the big Strautman. It's going to be so good. And wood chips do seem to be worth quite a lot in FS22 as well. It's not like £50 for 1,000 litres, it's 300 and something. Ah, that's probably why it's because I haven't deactivated them. Ah. Oh. Yep, that's run out as well. So we still have 233,000 litres in storage. On top of what's in the trailer. Amazing. But yeah, we're aiming for like 350. Looks like we can get more than 350. 367, hopefully 370. The last load of today. The painful part is done though. All this selling backwards and forwards was the hard part. But it is looking really promising. That's 550 hit, just 16,388. Okay, well, we will leave this video here and we'll return next week with the last episode. I think we can safely say though that it's been a success. To finish with what's likely going to be close to, if not way over 1 million, is decent. We'll sell the New Holland directly. Okay, I thought it was worth more than that. I guess that's the problem with buying it used. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we'll sell all the machines, all the expensive things directly. So lots of selling to come. Machinery selling next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.